everyone, it's me, Nikki, and today I'm here with a video, and it is an anti-haul. Ooh, yay! This, I mostly see in the BeautyTube community, and it was started by Kimberly Clark. Watch her videos, they're amazing. And it's basically about things you don't want to buy. Like, no matter if they're hyped or you feel like you need it, you're just not going to buy it. So I thought it would be fun to do that with books. Since this is the first one, I've only got 9. And I will explain why. And if you think that I should read any of them, do tell me below, but like give me really good reasons. So the first one is a basic genre, and it's any contemporary that isn't a mystery. Those are the only kinds of contemporary I read, and that's mostly Karen M. McManus. Contemporary and I do not gel whatsoever. So, but if you think there are any that would be good for a fantasy reader, do let me know. The second one is any Cassandra Clare book. I will not buy. I do not like her. I have talked about this in other videos. And I don't want to support her in any way whatsoever. The next one is Midnight Sun. And it also goes with another one, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I feel like if you like those series, I guess it's fun that you can revisit them. But for Midnight Sun, that relationship between Bella and Edward was horrendous. And it gave us 50 Shades of Grey, which was an even worse relationship. And it feels like a cash grab, nostalgia type of thing. And the same thing with The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Does anybody really care about why the villain became a villain? No. That ruins like the whole villain thing for me. And it's a cash grab at trying to get nostalgia. I'm not into it. Next is Where Dreams Descend. It has a really interesting premise about magicians and a circus, but it just seems like it's another love triangle with a girl trying to prove that she's the best at what she does, and I don't need another one of those into my life. Where's my list? I lost my list. The next one is The Betrothed. Is that one out yet? I saw it on a list of books coming out in 2020. I did have it as a to read, but then it sort of feels like, if I could spell, that would be great while I look it up. It just feels like another freaking love triangle, and it's I'm like sick of love triangles. You can have a story about a woman gaining power without a love triangle, so I'm not into that. Anyway, my list again. I'm also not going to buy Mexican Gothic. I have heard really good I've heard mixed things about it. And again, it has an interesting premise, but I don't know, it might be, I feel like it's too creepy. And I don't need creepy. Like, the world is creepy enough, you know what I mean? And like I said, it's an interesting premise, but it doesn't, like, grab me. And I'm not like this. An anti-haul isn't about like shitting upon your favorite books. It's just my personal opinion. And you know, if you still want to go out and buy these books, go out and buy these books. But you know, and if you think I really should read some of these, do let me know. The next one is Smash It. I saw some things on Twitter where the main character said some like racist things. And other people were saying that they don't mind if the main character's an asshole, but they should have like a transition near the end to not being an asshole, and it doesn't seem like this main character is going to do that. I also think it's a contemporary, so we're not into that. And the last one is Blood and Honey, which is a sequel to Serpent and Dove. And I haven't heard great things about Serpent and Dove. I don't really like the idea of a forced marriage, and like it doesn't even seem like they like each other. So I don't know. That just doesn't sound like it would be fun to read. And I think that's the point of books, is to be fun to read. But if you do enjoy it, you know. And there's also, that I just saw when I was at Goodreads, is The Shadows Between Us, which I've heard mixed things about. It does sound interesting, where the main character wants to kill the Shadow King after she marries him, but I feel like they're just gonna fall in love. Like, just have her kill him and have her be the Shadow Queen. You know what I mean? So, yeah, those are the books that I'm not going to buy. And yeah, I'll probably add, if I do this again, I'll try to add more books. Because I can't think of any more that because sometimes you see books that you're like popping up all the time and you're like, ooh, I should buy it. And then you like read it and you're like, oh, but everybody's reading it, so I should read it. But you don't really want to read it. You just want to read it because everybody's reading it. And that's what some of these are to me. So I don't want to do that. We're going to try to get rid of that, if you will. So that was my anti-haul. Let me know what you thought. And, you know, I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. If you love these books, that's great. But yeah, that's my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you're having a lovely day. Goodbye.